I was 16 when I came home from my first day at work and saw all the furniture in my house was missing. I opened the fridge expecting to snap back to reality, but it was empty. And then I found a note on the table that made me fall over. We sold the house. We don't have the money to care for both you and your brother. You have 7 days to leave before the new family moves in. Good luck. It was my dad's handwriting, and there was nothing about where they were going. I started crying because no way could my own family just abandon me, but when I tried to call them, I realized I was blocked. That night I knocked on my friend's door in my only outfit and explained what happened. They instantly gave me a spare room, and I started working as hard as I could. 10 years later, I had my own contracting company and a house I'd bought in cash. I'd stopped waiting for a call from them since the day I sent them invites to my college graduation, only to take my diploma to the sight of 3 empty chairs. But then one day, my doorbell rang. I opened it, and my parents and my older brother stood there smirking. The exact faces I remembered 15 years ago. They walked past me into my house like they owned it, and I was in so much shock I couldn't speak. Mom instantly threw her arms around me. "How's our entrepreneur? We're so proud of our son." She pinched my cheek while my dad was already opening cabinets in my kitchen. I asked, "What do you want?" in a shaky voice, and Mom instantly smiled. "We need to move in for a little while. Rent-free. We lost our house and family takes care of family." I saw my brother kick off his shoes and settle onto my couch while Mom kept going. "We'll also need a $3,000 monthly grocery budget and an allowance for your brother." I looked over at my 34-year-old brother and my dad already sharing my beef jerky. Before I could reply, Mom walked out to her car and returned with 2 suitcases. She set them down, and the 3 of them started unpacking in my living room. Mom tossed her dresses on my sofa, and my brother was already plugging it in his PlayStation. I remember a sudden rage taking over me. They abandoned me as a kid, and now wanted my house. I walked over and immediately slapped their hands off the suitcases. I unplugged my brother's PlayStation and pulled out the note they'd left me 15 years ago from my wallet. "Do you remember this? Because I never forgot it." I slammed it on the table. Mom scoffed. "That was so long ago." But I was already opening my door. "You gave me 7 days. I'm giving you until I count to 3, or I'm having my security guards escort you out." They laughed, and my brother stepped towards me. "What security guards?" I laughed back and pressed the button on my house alarm. 4 trained men instantly walked in. They grabbed my parents and brother by their arms. My dad yelled, "You can't abandon us, we're family." But I laughed. Funny, that's what I said 15 years ago. They were escorted